Tour Guide Thailand.
Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Tour Guide Thailand. My name Dr. Thanapon. Every Thursday, 1 o'clock, this program is broadcasting from Rajamongkol University of Technology, Phra This program has two parts. For the first part, information of places, and then most interest from the episode. Today, episode 96. We also have news and letter updates from universities as usual. You can follow us at the website englishonline.imutp.ac.th or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at IMUTP Live, Thai and English versions. Today, episode 96. Today I will invite you to the Northeastern traditionals and I recommend of the 8 traditionals that is most famous in the northeastern part of Thailand. This part is very famous because in the northeast of Thailand have a lot of Westerns that immigrants and move to stay from overseas and stay in Thailand. Let's begin from the first traditional that is very famous. 1 is Bunbergfa traditionals from the Mahasarakham province. Bunbergfa traditionals is held on the 3rd days of the waxing moons in the 3rd lunar month after the harvest. Northeastern farmers give back to their farmland by using manures made from animals' waste to return the soils to its festivities once again. Also, the first rains of the year is coming. The sky is about to cry when it comes in any directions. It predicts the fertilities of that year. According to the traditional belief, farmers have been using the land for a long time throughout the cultivation periods. The fertilities of the lands has been lost. When it's a time to harvest, the rice grains that grow to be golden are all gifts from the natures. Farmers know and are grateful for the lands. With the returns of the elements, return food. In return, the symptoms are the fertilities itself. The 3rd month is the magical month of the Isan people. In addition to being the month of abundance, it is also to begin the rainy seasons, which will have the sounds of thunders, and is believed that on the 3rd days of the waxing moon of the 3rd month, when thunders come from any directions, it is a sign of the abundance of rain that year. Such of these directions and predictions were considered so accurate that they were recorded in promontories as evidence. The second traditionals, Rocket Festival at Yasothon province. Folk tales that have been passed down through generations, all of them mentioned the lighting of rockets to honors, to pray for rain to fall in the seasons. For decades, the traditions of the Bangfai festivals have been passed down. The beauty of the grand procession's decorations, white smoke, billowed up along with the hundreds of thousands firecrackers that rose into the skies, followed by the round noise and the excitement of the people, absolutely thrilling every time when the 6 months alive. The people of Isan will hold an important traditional event, one of the most important traditions, from the belief in worshipping being rain in seasons, ready to enter the new rice farming seasons. And it is said that if any village, which communities, this traditional event was not held that year, it won't lend. The land will be dry and unable to cultivate anything. When the event day arrives before the various types of rockets competitions, there will be a colorful rocket parade, followed by music playing to the rhythms of the rockets dance. It's unique to the Isan peoples. And another color is a parade of the costume monking people. Some men were female in clothes, acting gracefully, make routers and provide funds to those who see it. Third traditions. บุญพาเวท101 province. Bun Praved traditions, or the merit-making festival in the 4th month, are simulations of the Mahachat Jataka story, which Prince Vesantara returned to the cities. The magnificence of the 13th processions. Listen to the merchants' sermons, a great merit that bring happiness and joy to all Buddhists. In 101 province, the revival of the traditionals have begun. It established in 1991. The event is scheduled for the first Saturdays and Sunday of March. The 5-day festival began with the processions of พระยุพกัต Saturdays the 13th parade and Sunday listening to the Mahachat sermons. And the various processions were all the results of the cooperations of the villages. That expresses the 4 common factors. Offered the monk who has pitching at the time, and specifically dedicated to the faithful monk who gave the sermon that day. Entering the traditional festival, 101 people will invite พระยุพกัต to parade around the cities, to protect from disasters and to enable business to flourish. Then start the ceremonies มหามงคล พุทธมนต์ พระยุพกัต increasing his power entering the 2nd days. In the morning we distribute skate alms, donate things to the poor, followed by the highlight of the event. The processions of these regions of พระวสันทรา 13 episodes are realistic pictures of the processions of Phra Vasanthala entering the cities, beautiful with colors and dance moves surrounded by the great soldier. The fourth traditions. Three Chang Nam Nong or Mukdahan Elephant Breathing Festival. The Moki Mekong rivers flow at the beginning of the rainy seasons. The level is high and almost full. It is almost time for the villagers on both sides of the Mekong rivers to join graters and start their first descents. They take turns cheering on the rower from various places, who come together to compete for the titles of Lord of the Rivers in Mukdahan. This ceremony has unique identities, making it a Thai tradition that has been practiced every time before the competitions begin, namely the traditions of breathing the water's elephant. The auspicious start of the race, the competing boats gathering together at the pier. The boats rolled along the Mekong rivers. Every oarsman shouted, dropped the drum, and knocked it on the drums, creating a rhyme to perform the ceremonies to pay homage to the goddess of the rivers, the god, the Naga, and to pay homage to the scarlet things of the countries on land and waters. From the moment the paddles in plunged into the waters, when lifted up, the water splashes and become mist, as if a large herd is playing in the waters happily, and waves continually crash into the shoals, making alarm sounds like the trumpet of elephants. For these reasons, the ancient people have called these ceremonies the Nam Nong elephant beating ceremonies. Ever since access the summoning ships competitions along with the ceremonies of inviting the royals, trophies, and honorary medals. The rowers, accompanied by the chair of the rowers that turns Mekong River. It was a scarlet moment that enchanted all eyes of the ceremonies that arose from a unity of the Mukdahan people who continue these variable Thai traditions. The fifth traditions, the traditions of donate, Papa, making a kirtana. It is another merit-making traditions of Buddhists, similar to kitting love offerings, but without a time limit. It can be done in any seasons, no time limit, all year round. And one's temple can organize the rob offerings as many times as they wanted each year. Those who wish to do it can do so whenever they wish, according to their faith. It can be combined or incorporated into other local festivals. Also, there is no specific monk who will receive the rob offerings. On the 15 days of waxing moon of the 12 months, each household will provide one branch, one candles, or beeswax candle, and one pieces of clothes. It can be a robe or a complete set of robes, or other clothes such as blanket or towel can be used. The three time items, the branch, the candles, and the clothes are the most important and cannot be missed. Bee-castor processions traditions. The Bee-castor procession is a merit-making event of the Isan people, especially in Sakul Nakhon province. It is held during the end of Buddhist Lent, between the 12 and 13 waxing moon of the 11 lunar months. The reason for building the Bee-castor is that during the time of the Buddha resided in heaven. On the 15 days of the 11 lunar months, the Buddha would return to the human world. Before he descended, he performed a miracle by opening the world above the human world below. Allow all Brahma world, heaven and human world to see him. This caused a god, human, Naga, and animals to have faith and admirations in the Buddha greatness. Because of this event, the god, humans, and animals all saw the beautiful castles and wanted to live there. This made those who saw it realize for sure that in order to live in the beautiful castle, one must do good deed, make merit, and practice according to the principles of Dharma. They must also build a castle or merit in the human world first. This is why the castle built and traditions of the Bee-castor parade come about. Last one, Bun Katin Festival. Katina Festival. Katin Festival is a merit-making event offering robes to monks. Starting from the first wanted day of 11 lunar months to the 15 warning days and 12 lunar months. The reason for making merit for Katin is that during the time of the Buddha, 30 monks from the cities of Prata wanted to pay homage to the Buddha. However, while traveling, the day of the Buddhist Lent was approaching, so those monks stopped to stay in the cities. When the Buddhist Lent ended, the 30 monks hurried to pay homage to the Buddha. However, because the distance was far and there was lanes, the loved were standing with mute. The Buddha saw the hardships of the monk, so he issued a rule that monks could reach for and receive the robes.
Tour Guide Thailand.
Update News. Assistant Professor Dr. Ratanawali Maisak, Dean of the Faculty of Business Administration, along with the Assistant Professor Dr. Thanapol Rachatak Bunpat and the Head of the International Business Program, and Mr. Hoker Kickbuch, Assistant of the International Affairs Departments. Welcome Mrs. Rina Flowers, International Recruitment Coordinators, Division of Continuing Study, University of Victoria, and Miss Nichawan Siviboon, test commissioners, representatives from the Embassy of Canada in Thailand, to discuss cooperations between University of the Technologies Panakorn with the University of Victoria with the Embassy of Canada. In year 2025, the Faculty of Business Administration received a messaging will send the professionals and personnel to develop their skill and abilities at Canada, to improve their language in the University of the Victorias. These corporations aim to create more academics and cooperations between IMUTP and Embassy of Canada with the University of Victoria. The meeting held in the Mongkon R Part 2 meeting room. At lastly, you can follow us on the website English Online at imutp.ac.th, or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at IMUTP Live. Please push like and subscribe that you never miss the news.
Tour Guide Thailand.